Hey, this is Eric. Have you ever heard your tube amp make this noise? Hopefully you haven't heard that sound, but if you have, stick around. We'll talk about what it could possibly be. So in a recent video, we compared the Mesa Boogie 2x12 cabinet to the 2 Notes Captor X Mesa Boogie 2x12. And in that video, I initially intended on utilizing the EVH 5153 6L6 50 watt amp head and kind of comparing it against the PV 6505 Plus. But unfortunately, the sound that you heard at the beginning of this video started happening and I wasn't able to complete those tracks. So a link to that video will be at the end of this video, and I do hope you click on it and watch that one as well. So the thinking behind this video is just to share with you what I found. And in testing this, I disconnected everything. All the cords were disconnected except for the speaker cord. Very important to have that always connected. I had the speaker cord connected, and what I found was that the sound would be consistent as long as the amp was not in standby. As soon as I placed the amp in standby, the noise would go away. So when it was making the noise, I would put it into play mode and just gently, I took one of the Dunlop Tortec picks that I use and tapped each one of the tubes in the front of the amp. And what I noticed was there were 2 tubes that the tapping, really light tapping with the pick, would actually be audibly heard through the speaker cabinet. The rest of the tubes were totally quiet, so those were the 2 that I zeroed in on, and one was louder than the other, so that was the very first tube that I replaced. Replacing that tube, I noticed that about 80% of the sound noise issue was gone. So the other noisy tube, when I tapped on it with a pick, I ended up replacing that one as well. So ultimately, I replaced 2 preamp tubes and it resolved the issue as of today. So I hope this video is helpful to you, and just in case you ever do hear this sound, you have a good idea of where to head first. Please click like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video. So what was the problem with the EVH noise issue?